I feel so much closer to you. Incredible ad. Oh, holy. This is a bug. That's a bug. That's a bug. That's a bug. Yes, that is a bug.
Moments later, Jay captures what we think is an unexplained growl. But we can't be certain, as this could also be just Jay passing gas, to which he does not recollect.
Dude, this is me if I was a ghost. Oh man, you know, oh my god, chat. In like biblical lore, they say that when a demon is nearby, the smell of sulfur can be smelt. So now I'm thinking, am I? It would be much too silly.
It's a lot harder, I think, to make peace with the bad things that happen to you than it is to forgive the people who did them to you. I think if you just practice a little bit of radical acceptance and you have a good understanding of ego and soul, aside from earthly meaning and right and wrong, you can easily become neutral towards people who hurt you. But to you,
I want 1,000 Pomeranians. So good, man. I know! It's genuinely so helpful. Insane selfie transition. I love birds, they're so cute. Twinkle. Nice baby. Come here.
Do you want dinner?
Okay. I opened the door.
Dinner?
Ah, they're so fluffy. I am normal and can be trusted with your credit card information. I can't. We're like going back through like my brain, chat. Like I go back and forth like being a silly little guy and like watching like the stupidest brain rot TikToks, pet videos, and then I think about like being spirited away to a mountainside cottage, and then I try to go back into healing myself and like trying to improve myself, and then I go back to like stupid memes. It's like a crazy cycle.
Get some help.
My apartment before and after I moved in. Oh, this is Tara's house. Tara, this is literally your house! Oh, I remember this. I want to go to there. Don't be ashamed to fart while you urinate, because there is no rain without thunder. People always ask me if I'm working hard or hardly working, but they don't know that I'm hard while I'm working. They don't know, chat.
I have two sides.
That would with me, man. Tapir. Look at the baby Tapir. Her name is Ume. Like the plum. Oh my goodness, that's a baby. When the ghosts start being a little mean. Shane and Ryan. I can't, they're so funny. Shane doesn't believe in them until they hurt Ryan's feelings, and 2BH, that's real sad. You drink coffee because you are addicted to caffeine. I drink coffee so I can take a We are not the same. Amen.
Stop it.
표정이 왜 이래? 무서워.
How I imagine Japan and Korea's trade talk for rice be like.
엄마의 너 코 안 가오 씨. 우리 친구야? 내일 얘기하자. 코 안 넣어. 이타다게마스까. 오네가시마스. 그래? 아 맞다. 손흥민이 미토마 가오루보다 축구 더 잘해. 얘기해. 야, 우리 아시아인이야. 우리 밥 없으면 못 살아. 그냥 얘기해 잠시만. 손흥민와 스고이 사카 선수 미토마 가오루보다 손흥민와 미토마 가오루 요리사가 오마이. 옳지, 잘했어. 아, 마지막에. 오타니의 코드 알았으나.
오타니.
오, 알겠어?
Ooh, okay.
밥
All right.
맛있게 먹어, 친구야. 간다.
Otani. Don't talk about Otani. Ooh, okay.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but why do y'all keep telling me?
You hear that? Fuck! Run! Oh, explosion! Wonka! He's charging up! Run! The fact I got goosebumps really tells you how much this song traumatized me. I was showing my roommate screams for a horror film audition and he said this is who I sounded like. Why does she sound just like Dialga? Oh man, that'd be such a great stream idea if we all sent in our best Pokemon impressions and then we had to rate them. Probably write that down. Okay, I'm gonna go first. Here's Reggie Rock. How's that? That's actually pretty good. Awesome. That was my Reggie Rock, I think. Or was it my Reggie Gigas? I don't know. That's my Cricketune.
1, 2.
Putting ointment on my dog's hyperpigmentation like...
You've probably heard that you should walk 10,000 steps a day. But in 2007, Japanese researchers discovered...
Oh my god, did you know this, Chad? We don't have to walk 10k steps. I didn't know that.
10,000 step target, you switch between 3 minutes of fast walking and 3 minutes of slow walking for 5 total sets.
5 sets.
Compared to hitting 10,000 steps, this walking protocol showed a 29x boost in aerobic fitness, a 10 times improvement in leg strength, and a 3 times improvement in blood pressure. 10,000 steps is still a fantastic target, but it takes around 1 to 2 hours a day of intentional movement.
Yeah, it takes a really long time to hit
All
10k
movement
steps,
is necessary, but
TBH.
if you're short on time or want to get the most bang for your buck,
It's hard to
this
squeeze
is
2 hours in just for
Probably heard that
walking.
you
I'm
should
trying
walk
to squeeze in
10,000
1 to 2
steps a
hours
day.
for my
But in
workouts.
2000
I have seen the nightmares the world has to offer and choose to be joyous anyway. If I'm gonna die either way, I might as well enjoy it and then die instead of be like, no, I'm gonna die and then die.
We must imagine Sisyphus happy. We must imagine Sisyphus rolling the bowberry up a hill and then smile at the thought. That is my takeaway from philosopher Diogenes. One must imagine Sisyphus rolling the bowberry up a hill and then lightly chuckle to oneself. Oh my god, chat! Wait, chat, this is literally the night where I was like doom scrolling and I was like learning about how time works. I stayed up so late that I went down this crazy rabbit hole.
Here we go again.
How time doesn't actually exist and like we don't actually exist. We're aliens that were dropped to this. We were sent here to terraform the planet. We have to wake up so that the second coming of Christ happens. Earth is actually hell and we're trying to escape the eternal loop of reincarnation. And that's why we have to be nice people so that we can escape the loop of reincarnation and then go back to being God, because we're actually all God. We're basically, imagine God as a giant ocean and we're like the tiny droplets of water in the ocean. And we just all forgot that we're God and we have to remember so that we can rejoin the spiritual dimension. Anyways, yeah.
I watched the whole documentary on electric eels.
Oh yeah, and then a little bit before that, I went on this deep dive on like how... Stop laughing, stop laughing. I went on this deep dive on how no one knows where electric eels come from. They don't know how they reproduce. They think that during breeding season, when they travel back to where they spawn, aka Bermuda Triangle, like we don't have the technology to like go all the way into the Bermuda Triangle, but doesn't matter where they are in the world. Doesn't matter if they're in the Pacific, Atlantic, the Arctic Ocean. They swim all the way back to the Bermuda Triangle to spawn. Scientists have dissected these guys and like they've tried to, you know, mimic the conditions to where like they could breed, but they never do. And now that ties into the theory that we're all aliens. See, there's nothing quite like the octopus on the planet. And a lot of people say that like octopus are kind of look like aliens. Like octopus are like remnants of the aliens that put us here. And like the government is hiding the fact that in the ocean is another world and we just don't know about it, and they're scared it would freak us out. Actually, we can just watch this video.
This is what I found out. We've had eels in captivity for millions of years, okay? Well, not millions of years, but you know what I'm trying to say. They don't know how they reproduce themselves, okay? They've tried for years and years and years to try to get them to reproduce, and they just don't, and they just can't, right? They've done anatomy classes on these okay? They've cut them open.
Yeah.
They've tried to figure out what the
we do not know where the these guys come from.
They don't have reproductive organs, okay? Up until it is time to swim back to the Bermuda Triangle, because that's where they come from. Eels will literally be born and swim across the whole ocean, but then when it's time to have kids, they will swim back all the way to the Bermuda Triangle, and as they're swimming to the Bermuda Triangle, they start creating and growing their organs, right? Not the organs, but like the reproductive system or whatever. But nobody knows how, and nobody knows why this is.
They're aliens, dude. It's because the evil elites are. I learned way too many buzzwords the other night. I was like, Google, tell me what this means. Google, what does this conspiracy mean? Nurse, she's out again. Whoa, chat. I went down the rabbit hole, but listen, my brain works in mysterious ways. I can go deep into a rabbit hole as far down as ever. I could become a fucking, like, you know, those cave divers and those impossible, like, literal, like, Osama, like, hiding spot level cave diving. And I can come out just fine. See, stay out of those caves. What is it with men? They have a loving wife, amazing career. They have children, wonderful friends, family, and future. Why do they always dive into evil death Satan hole cave? It's always called something like that. It's always called evil Satan hole anal cave. I gotta go climb into the crack of the earth and never return. Why?
My kids are at home totally clueless as I embark on a journey to summit the tallest surface on Earth using nothing but my non-dominant.
So true! Men, when they make 500K a year, have a loving family and live an incredible life.
In order to increase the aerodynamicity of my little toe. If I can accomplish this, I will be the first person to climb Demon Devil Canyon since Joseph R.R. McCracken attempted the feat in 1917
McCracken
to his untimely death. I said goodbye to my pregnant wife because I'm headed to the spoinkly dead man's graveyard underground unto ye.
Wife is always heavily pregnant.
In holes as small as 1 inch across. A cool part about this cave is that millions of gallons of water actually will spontaneously come into the cave slowly and painfully ending the life of anyone inside. In an effort to change the world, I'm here today to jump 5,000 feet off the infamous No Survivors Cliff into
No Survivors Cliff.
We'll be testing the boundaries of human strength and performing a type of flip that instantly breaks the spines of all who try before head first into the ICC below.
No Survivors Cliff.
Is an accidental sociologist, and what he is doing with that
wait, this was actually crazy. I never
is an accidental sociology thesis. Now, don't get me wrong.
This is actually kind of crazy to think about.
So I'm not going to get too deep into it, but at the same time, when you look at the stuff that he's doing and the way that he's conducting everything, he's taking a bunch of people that haven't gone to college and just putting them in one little area, all from different demographics.
This was his Stanford prison experiment.
Playing out exactly how society plays out. And it's not just them doing work and being in a scenario that they've never been in before. They're doing it in front of thousands of people while also trying to get money and get fame and notoriety from it. He's kind of combining everything into one, and it's really, really cool to see, but it's also such a jarring social experiment because you're already seeing how society treats people that they don't deem.
Isn't that crazy? It really was like a Twitch Stanford prison experiment. I don't know anything about what happened. I just know that it ended poorly and they had to like wrap it up. Like they had to cancel the university thing and some girl got like blinded or something by an airsoft gun. I don't know. I don't really like keep up with like this corner of the internet, but the notes on that experiment are one hell of a read. Yeah, dude, like people are gonna write papers about this. There's gonna be studies on it for sure.
Man, I find it really annoying in a movie like that when the ADR is just like way too obvious.
Yeah, what does ADR stand for again?
I think it's like automated dialogue replacement. It's like when they go back and post and like change a bunch of the dialogue.
Oh, totally. It always throws me when they like so obviously re-recorded something, but then they added all those syllables so like it doesn't match the mouth flaps.
Yeah, Chris, I always find that to be extremely obvious.
Or when there's the angle that's over someone's shoulder and you can see that they're talking, but the like mouth clearly doesn't match up.
Or like they want to adjust the actor's performance, but they just like Frankenstein together different sound bites from different takes.
Oops, I spilled my chips! Yeah, I catch those chips for sure.
Yeah, or there's some sort of like major external noise during production, like an airplane or wind or something, so like none of the audio is usable.
That really stands out to me.
That really stands out to me in complete silence.
I find it really annoying in a movie like
This is what anime dubs used to be like.
Come on, let's up your mind by delving into one of the deepest rabbit holes out there. The hard problem of consciousness.
Oh my god, Chad, I'm telling you, this was when I was actually like genuinely going, I was like, what the f is time and consciousness and reality? Is anything real? I mean, is it?
Imagine a scientist called Mary who knows everything there is to know.
This is what I was referencing.
Vision. She can tell you exactly how every
hard
neuron
problem.
in your brain interacts with each other when you see a color. But there's a catch. Mary has spent her entire life inside of a colorless room and has never seen a color before. And then one day, red suddenly appears on her computer screen. Now the thing is, she's never seen a
We all
color
had this
prior
at
to this,
15
but has Mary
for high
learned
school.
Something new. Anything for that matter cannot be reduced to just a series of formulas.
Wow, look at the red lamp. Is it starting to look 2D?
The conscious experience you're always feeling cannot be explained through physical interactions within your brain. This is the hard problem. One solution is the non-reductive theory, which states that consciousness is not a product of the brain, but rather a fundamental property of the universe. Similar to how your phone doesn't create internet, but rather taps into the electromagnetic field around it to receive internet.
I don't understand how internet works.
Taps into the electromagnetic field around it to receive internet. But
I cannot even begin to unravel why there is a square in my hand and it has pictures and audio and it knows what I think. I'm not even going to begin to unravel that. I know that somewhere in the world there is a guy deep into the mines of Apple. There are no windows. There are guards outside of the door and he has to make the sand think.
Why did you even come over if you didn't want to uncover the great mystery? I didn't invite you to perpetuate the folly of man in my household. Why did you even come over if you didn't want to uncover the great mystery?
Chat, would you like to come over and solve the great mystery? The great mystery of who shit my pants?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
Insane editing. That's stupid. Doing these are so embarrassing. Like, bruh, let me just do 10 sets of bust it open in front of everyone. 3 sets of dinner's ready. I can't. My cousin likes to call these the good girl, bad girl combo. Look at this chubby cat. While you're out drinking and doing drugs, I'm at the gym and then I drink and do drugs. Balance is key, brother. Wait, has any of you seen Sinners yet? She's cornbread. Dude, I'm stupid. I thought it was 2 people. I truly believed that Michael B. Jordan had another actor that looked just like him. Please don't make fun of me. Me too, honestly, same.
What, he's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just the doorman. And even though he's got social skills, and it... What,
He's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat.
I've got the key and he's just the doorman.
Listening.
My balls into $1,000 dressing. Cause I got depression.
Cause I got depression.
Then I'ma get arrested.
Cause I got depression. Oh my god, look at the bar. Oh my god. Oh my.
submits or you leave her.
You say that like you have options. Anyways, let's learn some fun facts about the Freddy Krueger of the dinosaur world, the Therizinosaurus.
Therizinosaurus mentioned!
To scythed lizard. It weighed up to around 5 tons and grew up to an impressive size of around 30 feet long and 20 feet tall, and lived during the late Cretaceous period in what is current-day Asia. The Therizinosaurus is a beaked and feathered dinosaur with very distinct claws. Now, this build sounds very interesting for a dinosaur, but it is not something that is specific to the Therizinosaurus. Other dinosaurs, such as the Dinochirus and the Bapiosaurus, also have very similar features. But what makes the Therizinosaurus quite different is its imposing claws, growing up to around the length
Freddy
of an
Krueger.
impressive 3 feet long. Now,
3
despite the
feet
size
long
of these
claws.
intimidating claws, all signs point to the Therizinosaurus being an herbivore, sporting a set of flattened teeth perfect for grinding down plant fibers. But what this revelation made, it had many paleontologists wondering, well, what were these claws used for in the first place? Now, some paleontologists threw out
Axe
the idea that
squatting.
they were used for defensive reasons or even for
Claws taller than bow. Alright, ban him.
just speculate that they were solely used for foraging, as most evidence suggests that the claws were not very good at piercing, which is also quite odd because the Therizinosaurus is said to have had very powerful arms. Heard you was talking, little bro. Oh, how the hell did you get in my house? My name is Jason Station. Type shit. Special delivery for you. For me? Wow, let's see what this is. That's the early interpretation of the Therizinosaurus. And a job application, what the f? That's
Not
right.
the job application!
In the 1940s, the early interpretations of this theropod dinosaur had a much more squat iguana-like appearance. Other dinosaurs have had this treatment, such as iconic case, the iguanodon. Being a hadrosaur dinosaur that looks more like this, earlier interpretations depicted it more like this. What the hell were they thinking?
Got it wrong a lot of times. They keep nerfing my bro Leopardon. This actually happens in Sun Wukong. This happened in Black Myth. What is this? I don't know. They're just dressed up as Sun Wukong and they're going down the river. It's so funny. It's Raya Lucaria.
Oh my god.
Yesterday, me and my wife went to the mall and a random guy was hitting on her. The reality is, if you date attractive women, they're gonna get hit on. Read the caption to see how I handled it. I shot him.
Also a bearded vulture therian. I have 2 questions. One is for other therians, specifically bird therians.
Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
What you say about my mama?
This guy brought some pizza and came back to watch me record for over an hour. God, I wish I was this guy. Why can't I just stumble upon a mysterious saxophone player? He looks like he feels safe and satisfied. The year was 1997. I was 23, and a man's saxophone filled the night air like it had somewhere to be. So I stayed, pizza in hand, chasing a feeling I couldn't name. Legendary night, honestly. You have to go outside. You do have to go outside. And it's great out there.
Look at these elegant creatures. Rise in disappearances.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
I believe that an angeled power engine. Not so long ago, we would.
What the hell?
Attention.
SCP mentioned!
All residents are ordered to immediately seek shelter.
Oh yeah.
If you
Look
hear
at me.
them outside your door, do not open it.
Do you hear them, chat? They're outside your door right now.
Your household exhibits unusual behavior. Isolate them immediately in a separate
Who's
room.
them?
Await the arrival of Foundation personnel.
Who is there?
Honey, it's me. Open the door.
Oh, babe, thank God you're home. They showed us great things on TV, and now I don't know. Babe.
Now he get eaten. Would you fold? And would you fold if there was like a vaguely woman-shaped thing in front of your door claiming to be your wife? Yes. It had honkers. I knew it. That's the chat I know and love. It's good to be home. How Gaara saw Naruto crawl into him after getting his ass whooped post-tuning exams. No! No! Imagine getting in a fight and seeing your opponent slithering towards you while you remain on the floor paralyzed.
You don't have to be the bad guy.
I'll be your friend, but you gotta catch this Rasengan first. Oh, Sinner's music, bro. Oh! So good. It's so good. It's so good.
Dream is to be a #1 hero like all my... And my second dream is for Kachan to put his tongue in my mouth and swirl it around.
Keep a straight face, chat. Can you do it? Can you make it to the end of the audio with a straight face?
Like tongue battle, like back and forth, like
Shh.
yeah.
Focus. Lock in.
But then I would eventually pin his tongue down with the strength. I would use one for all on my tongue, and I would pin his tongue down to assert my dominance. And then I would use Black Whip. I would use Black Whip from my tongue like I did like Asui. And then I would use Black Whip from my tongue. I would extend it down into his throat.
Holding the tank.
No, you never planned to stay. Why can't you just say that?
Say what?
Dear. The Twitch. This did not happen in Sinners.
I'm obsessed with finding myself now.
I'm literally Michael B. Jordan. He is me, I am him.
And not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself. And realizing that that is enough. Giving your best is enough.
No, this is not a midlife crisis. This is me locking in.
2 seconds later.
The weirdest thing that has ever happened to me is just so scary. I don't even want to share. I got my check and now I'm missing half of it. Where did it go? This is so strange. Who is doing this to me? Why do I keep getting random packages in the mail of things that I want? I'm so scared. A case that just didn't sit right with me.
Oh god, that vape is nice. Oh, that's yummy. Oh my god, that's relaxing. Oh my god.
I love Pim so much. Job application. My worst enemy.
The best diet to follow is the one you will do.
True.
The best training program in the gym is the one you will do.
True.
Compliance is the science. You will see
True.
the best results in what you like and can stick
True.
to long term.
Thank
Your
you,
problem
Unc.
Up to this point has not been that you haven't found the right program,
True.
diet, or cardio for you. It's
True.
You haven't stuck to a plan for more than a
True.
few weeks at a time because you
True.
want to do years of bad decisions with a few
True.
weeks of hard work.
Mhm.
And that is not how this system operates, my friend. It is easy, but it is simple.
Best cardio, the one you will do. When brown cats turn black cats turn brown in the sun. Oh, you little brownie. You smell so good. I love when cats freshly sunbathe.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my god, I wish Lolo was here. Only she would get how funny this is.
The truth is, I never got over his passing. I feel like when you grieve somebody you love or somebody you once lost or something like that, you never get over it. If it take you over 300
You guys wish you were as good as improv as this girl.
somebody passing. A lot of people just don't understand that Abraham, he wasn't just my husband. He was my baby father and my best friend in one.
Lincoln, Abe was my baby daddy.
Or getting in the chat and try to be funny and make jokes about us and keep trying to
My
tell
spidey
me-
senses. I can't, Lolo. I was just saying. I wish you were here so you could laugh at this.
Find and do some more research about us.
He died for
I
us.
researched everything, and the truth was he never cheated on me. It was all in my head and it was all delusional.
He never cheated on her, and now that he's gone, she misses him so dearly.
Now, please stop asking. Please stop asking.
My meta humor is much too complicated for the average normie brain.
This is day 1 without beating my meat. This is day 2 without beating my meat. This is day 1 without beating my meat. This is day 1 without beating my meat. This is the same day, but 20 minutes later without beating my meat.
At least he changed shirts. That is so true. I sent this to Numi, by the way. I 사랑해 you, 시발.
Along the Oregon coast of Highway 101, you'll find the historical sea lion caves. This is America's largest.
There's so many places I want to travel to. Hold on, chat. Mitzi flopped on my desk and spilled a little bit of my boba. Mitzi, your tail! Stop rolling. She started rolling in the boba. Ma'am! Yeah. Everybody say yatta! This reminds me, so I went to a karaoke bar recently, and there was a girl who sang 24-Hour Cinderella from Yakuza, and I woke up like a sleeper agent, chat. I woke up like a fucking sleeper agent. I started just like, I was so fucking hyped, chat. I was to my whole table, I was like, everyone shut the f up. This is my song. This is my. And then as the girl was singing, I was saying like, I was singing along with her and I was doing wotage and everything. It was so funny. And then she thanked me afterwards. She said, I was really nervous to sing that song and I'm so glad that I had you guys cheer along with me. It was awesome.
Good job. That's me.